Olympic curling by myself and Ben. What is curling? Curling is a sport we have all probably seen on TV at some point, but most of us probably don't even know what it is. Curling is a sport played with 4 players on each team and on a big sheet of ice. The players slide stones or rocks, whatever you want to call them, down the sheet of ice into what seems like a bull's eye. The bull's eye is also known as the house. The house consists of 4 rings which help determine which stone is closest to the middle, which is known as the button. Each team has 8 attempts to slide the stone down the ice, with each player getting 2 turns. The point of the game is to have the highest score, as most are. Points are scored whenever teams have more stones in their ring. If one team has 4 and the other team has 3, the team with 4 would be awarded 1 point for that end. An end will finish once each team has slid all of their stones. A game usually consists of 8 to 10 ends and can last up to 3 hours. The difference in the stones are determined by the handle, which will either be red or yellow. Now you know how curling is played. But do you know the history of curling? In the 16th century, the first games of curling were spotted in Scotland and in the Netherlands. Almost 3 centuries after, the Grand Caledonian Curling Club was established in Scotland. The first rules of curling were drawn up there. In 1924, the first game of curling was played at the Winter Olympics. Almost 40 years after, the United States, Sweden, Norway, Switzerland, France, and Germany started to compete in the Scotch Cup. This was the first ever organized and established tournament for curling. In 1975, the first World Junior Men's Curling Championship was held in Eastern York, Ontario, Canada. 4 years after, the first Ladies Curling Championship was held in Perth, Scotland. 10 years following that, the World Curling Championship and the World Junior Curling Championship was established for women and men. The first World Curling Championship was held in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, in the United States. In 2018, the introduction of the Curling World Cup was created. Doubles teams expanded from 8 to 10 for the Olympic Winter Games in Beijing in 2022. As well, Nigeria became the first African nation to join the World Cup Federation.
The Olympic history of curling. Curling is a very popular sport in the Olympics. It was first added to the Winter Olympics in 1924. It was only played once in 1924 and never played until 1998. In 1998, it was added back to the Olympics, and it was now a sport that would appear every time at the Winter Olympics. Many people love seeing curling on TV and in the Olympics. Canada and Sweden usually dominate the Olympics every year. Canada has won the most medals in curling with 11 medals. This year, Italy just won the gold medal in curling for the Olympics. Norway finished with a silver medal, and Sweden got a bronze medal. Best curler in history. Kevin Martin is known as the best curler to ever exist. Kevin Martin is a Canadian curler from Edmonton, Alberta. He was born July 31st, 1961. He has won multiple medals for Canada in the Olympics. He won gold medals in 2002 and 2010. He has won many curling championships outside of the Olympics. He is now a member of the Curling Hall of Fame. Kevin Martin is now retired, but his career will be remembered as a legendary career.
This is our works cited page.